Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Pratibha. I decided to go completely silent for 8 hours straight in this past week, and it was during my free days, regular waking hours. I decided not to talk to anyone, not even text anyone. Okay, it was just me, my coffee, and a whole lot of awareness. It wasn't easy though, especially if you're someone like me who loves talking. It was a challenge, but it was worth it. And the shift it created in my energy, clarity, and manifestation process was insane. So stick around to find out what actually happened. Why stay silent for 8 hours? Well, I noticed something deep within myself that I was constantly thinking, jumping from one task to another, always feeling a little bit ungrounded, and even using my voice way too much without even realizing it. And I remembered that I am a Siddha doctor first. Siddha medicine is one of the Indian systems of medicine, okay? And I had to practice what I preach, so I figured out my Vada is out of balance. To simply put, Vada is one of the three main subtle energies that governs our physiological functions of body and mind according to ancient Indian medicine, Siddha and Ayurveda. Okay, Vada is made up of two elements, air and space. Okay, and it governs movements, communication, thoughts, creativity in our body and mind. When it is balanced, we feel very energetic, inspired, creative, and even intuitive. When Vada is out of balance, we experience anxiety, disconnection from our body, and our mind gets scattered all over the place. We just cannot finish a task. We talk too much, and we stay in this restless, ungrounded energy. And that's when you know your Vada is out of balance, that you need to slow down. And Vada imbalance can be compared to a dysregulated nervous system. So, Vada imbalance mirrors being stuck in this fight or flight mode, where our brain produces excess beta waves that makes it harder for us to calm down or rest. Overstimulation or stress or too much screen time, lack of grounding routine, or just having so much caffeine every single day, and lack of routine, and all of these leads to Vada imbalance. So I chose silence as a mindfulness tool to quiet excess movement in my body and mind, to slow down and bring myself back into the presence. Because you cannot actually focus or manifest if your inner world is in chaos, right? And silence felt like this first step that I need to do before I go to balance my system. And what happened? The first hour, my brain was loud. I wanted to check my phone, I wanted to talk to someone, and even wanted to narrate what I was doing in my head, but I stuck with it. Midway through, I realized how much I was filling up the silence with different things like music, scrolling, social media, and I started to observe these thoughts and emotions that I would usually ignore with these things. And around 6th or 7th hour, I felt strangely calm, no anxiety, and I heard my intuition louder than usual. And I was feeling back in the present moment and remembered who I am underneath all that chaos I was experiencing for weeks. So, how it helped my manifestation process? You guys know that I have manifested my dream role, and suddenly it feels too real, and I'm ready to step into this role in few days. As the days get closer, I felt scattered, I felt all over the place. So I decided to just go within and choose silence to gain clarity and ground myself in the present moment. And before I step into this role, because this is completely new to me, and in that silence, I realized something important. I was affirming, I'm ready, I'm capable, I belong here, but deep down, there is a silent voice asking, what if I mess this up? What if I'm not good enough for this? I just realized that is a resistance, and usually I would power through with more affirmations, but this time I just decided to observe that resistance with full awareness. It made me realize that I get to decide whether to feed this doubtful energy or to gently rewrite this resistance. And I realized I was in control of my energy and where I focus my attention, right? And I want to gently shift that resistance. I decided to, pick up a skill that is required for this role to saturate that limiting thought. And that stillness really gave me the opportunity to do so. And I want to end this with a final note that if you have a racing mind, silence will feel uncomfortable, but that's why it's healing. You don't have to do it for 8 hours. Just 1 hour of intentional silence will help you to reconnect with your truth. Because it is a powerful tool to reset your nervous system, to ground you back into this present moment, and also let your inner guidance speak up. And it is a powerful tool to manifest your dreams as well. Because when your mind is clear, your energy is magnetic. Let me know in the comment section whether you are going to try it, and I will cheer you on, because your manifestations need more than just your effort, they need stillness. Like, share, and subscribe if you like this content, and let me know in the comment section what topics that I should focus on. See you all in another video. Bye.